This is Debbie, and today I'm going to be going over some items that I recently restocked because I have been out of the junk journaling slash glue book slash whatever kind of thing for a while. I kind of go in different waves and cycles of the different ways that I plan and do things. And I'm getting back into the junk journaling and glue booking kind of things. And a lot of my stuff dried up. It's been a few years. So I went ahead and have been collecting some items that I needed. This was not all done all at once, believe me. So I just wanted to share some of this with you, and then I wanted to go on and show you how I've been, oopsie, everything fell. And I'm going to show you how I've been collecting items that I need for my junk journals. If you notice, I have a few bruises on me, and that is because I had some surgery recently. I'm fine. I had my appendix out, so I'm all good. I'm a lot better than I was, so no worries. I apologize if it scares you, but this is just me, and this is real life. So I just wanted to go through and show you some of the things that I had purchased lately. Y'all know that I had these already. I had a couple, where is it? Okay, that's right here. I have these two packs of Jim Holtz inks, and I had, I think, 3 other ones that didn't fit in here. But a lot of these dried up, and I'm thinking about re-inking possibly, and I've seen other things that people do to get them back up, but I decided to go ahead and get these 3 items because they are items that, you know, we use constantly during the junk journaling phase. So this is the Walnut Stain, Tattered Rose, and Tea Dye inks. So these are the bigger size, so hopefully these will last longer. So I got those, and I got a lot of glue. This is art glitter glue. Let's see, I already opened this one, but I had this one as well. So they're like 3 different sizes. Look at that. When I ordered the first one, it was like a really teeny tiny one. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's not going to last me. So I went ahead and ordered another one. So here we go. So I'm going to have glitter out the yin yang for quite a while. Glitter glue. I also got some more Fabri-Tac. I had this smaller bottle, but I'm getting pretty low on it. So I decided to go ahead and get me a bigger bottle so I can possibly pour that into that. Might be easier to use. I don't know. I got these. These are something new. In the world of junk journaling. Excuse me. But I use a lot of Elmer's glue, PVA, and I have like a gallon of it somewhere that I'm pretty sure it hasn't gone bad, but I was thinking I could use one of these to use a smaller tip because these are, well, it's kind of small, but this is even teenier. So I thought I'd go ahead and try this out. What are they called? Well, it's by Sweet Sugar Belle. So anyway, I got those. And these are magnets. I don't know how, but I ended up getting 2 packs of it. Oh well. So what you're supposed to do is you stick one of these magnets onto this right here, the bottle, and it's right there, and you stick it on there, and then you're supposed to use one of these, okay, and glue it. I mean, stick it with the magnet so that you always have it there so that you can clean out the tip of it. I think that's a wonderful idea. I've never done that before. I had always stuck them in like a bottle or a jar or something like this. But I'm willing to try new things. So here we go. This is just another pokey thing and a great lid for these. So I got that. And I got these for that. And they're supposed to be stainless steel, but it does not say stainless steel. So I'm really hoping that these work. So we'll see. I also got some more eyelets. You can never have enough eyelets. I have some, but I wanted some different colors. So that's what and you can use your chomper, your what do you call it? Crocodiles. So you use that to use these on it. So I got that. I got some more of these. I had, let me look real quick. Okay, I had quite a few already of the foam thingies that you put on the bottom of them. I already had quite a few of these. This is not what they came in. This was washi tape, but I've had this for quite a long time. But I got a couple more of these because I think I only had like 2 of these. So I wanted to make sure that I have enough to go around for the different colors that I'll be using, because I always used, like I said, I always used the smaller ones. So I used the whole ink pad like this, and then just use it to smudge around edges and things like that. But since I'm going to be using these bigger sizes, I thought, well, I better get something that I can use to smudge around edges better. So that's what I'm doing with that. Okay. Excuse me. And also I got this. It's just craft paper. I use a lot of it, and it's a really big roll, and it was really cheap on Amazon. I think it was like $2 or something. So there's that. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. And I also got glue sticks, the Scotch Create glue sticks. This came in a pack of, I think, 6 or something from Amazon. So I'm really happy with that, because it was really good prices for that. So I think that was it. Did I say this one? So this is just some what do you call it, some masking tape that I use for bindings besides the big tape. And I think that was all of the new stuff. So stick around, and I'm going to be showing you something else. Oh, I forgot to add, I also got some of this. I don't use it very often. It's double-sided tape. But I do use it, especially if I'm using heavier things that I don't want to glue, but I want to stick together. So I got these. So I think that was it with the new stuff. I don't normally get a lot of new stuff when I'm junk journaling, because, you know, you use what you have. And I'm one of those proponents that tell people all the time, use what you have, use what you have. But sometimes if you let it sit for like 2 or 3 years or something, yeah, they tend to dry up and are no longer any good. So that is that. And so let me stop here, and then I'll show you next what I've been doing. Okay, so I have been going through a lot of my old jewelry, stuff that I found at yard sales, thrift stores, all kinds of places, and I bought them very, very cheaply. I'd get like big old bags for 50 cents, and I just took them all apart, see? And you can use these things on your junk journals. So I think it's awesome, the things that you can find and take apart and add to your journals. So I wanted to share that. I've been doing that. I've been taking apart all these materials while I've been getting better from my surgery. I mean, I haven't been able to sit up, you know, in a full position. So I've been trying to do as best I can with what I got. So I've been doing that. And also I've been doing this. This is, excuse me, so much fun. What I'm doing is I'm making strips of material from, actually these are, what do you call it? Wraps, pashminas, shawls, like this, okay? And what I've been doing is I've been, ooh, I hit the camera. I've been stripping them down and making pieces like this to be used as a tassel. So that's what I've been doing with these. And I've been doing them in two different sizes, the thin size, okay, and then the bigger size, so that I can use these in junk journals as layering pieces for collage. I mean, I can put them on the page just as it is. I mean, I can do so many different things with this material. I'm just really excited about it. And it's not something that you have to spend a lot of money on. This was a shawl that I got at Goodwill, and it was on the day where everything is half off, and I got it for, I think, either 50 cents or a quarter or something. Yeah, so, and I've made quite a few strings off of that, just that one shawl, you know. So and I still have even little pieces that I can use for making other things too. But yeah, so that's what I've been doing. And I was in the middle of making these today. I've got quite a few to make, and I thought, you know what, I think I'm just going to go ahead and jump in, and I'm going to show you how I'm doing this. This one I haven't used in many years, and it has stains on it that won't come out. And so I thought, well, you know what, instead of just throwing it away, I'm going to make these strips. Okay, so let me put this down, and I've got other ones too here that I'm going to be doing it to. Most of them are cotton. This is actually tea dyed, a tea towel that I made, and I'm going to do it with this as well. So stick around, and I'm going to show you approximately how I do this, just so that you know in advance how to do it. Okay? All right, stick around. Okay, so I just wanted to show you, I couldn't find one that has a tassel. I must have moved them to a different place, but this is sort of like it. It's something dangles that's material. Anyway, I just wanted to show you, and it's like a glue book that I that I made in 2018. I love glue books. Anyway, I just wanted to show you what it looked like. So yeah. And this is, like I said, this was it still is, a scarf, okay? And I got this, I don't remember where, but it's been with me for many years, and I have not used it in many years. So it's lived its life in that way, and now it's going to live a life in a different way. So what I do literally is just take scissors. Now some of these you can rip apart. This one I cannot because of the weave. So I just literally just go through and snip. Snip it all the way down the edge. Now most of these, the bigger ones, this is a bigger one that I'm cutting. It's not thin at all. It's probably going to be used for collaging or use with ephemera somehow in my junk journals, because I love using colorful material, because I love having the different textures. I love textiles along with my paper. Paper is my first love, of course. But this is just really super easy. It's something that you can do while you're watching TV at night or listening to a book. I wouldn't necessarily, move my eyes away from it a whole lot, because you don't want to go like that, but you can always use the pieces. No matter what, you can always use the pieces for whatever you want to use it for. So that's it. I cut a whole strand just from this one edge, okay? And so to make it easier to keep track of, I'm putting them in balls, and this is the one that's using the thick strands like this, okay? And I just find the end and I hold on to it. I don't tie them together because I may need to use the whole one for something. So I just add it and I just go in a ball. And that is it. That's exactly how I do these. I'm not going to do the whole rest of this because that will take quite a while, but I wanted to show you how I do this. It's so very simple. Let me show you one that you can tear. I know for sure that I can tear this one. So let me put this back into my bucket here. So this, like I said, is just a tea-dyed tea towel, actually, that I found at Walmart. You can get them in packs of 10. Let me see if I can find the plain white ones. Okay, well, I can't find it right off the hand, and I'm not gonna spend time looking for it and wasting your time. So this is the length of it, okay? So what I will do, see, I've already used the edge of it for something else. So literally what I do is I cut just to get it started like this. See? All right. And then I grab both sides and I tear. Ready? It comes apart so easily. And at the end where it's actually sewn, you can take it apart if you want to, or you can leave it. And that's it. That's basically it. It's very easy to do, especially the tearing part. And these go really fast. I love using these in my journals. So I just started a ball, okay? And I'm going to put that down. I'm going to start another one so I can show you how to make a bigger ball. So here we go. I just made a little cut right here, okay? And then I just pull. Just pull. That's it. And I'm not using a great deal of strength either. I don't have a great deal of strength. So I don't tie the ends together because I may need the whole thing for something. So I just loop it around like I did the other one, and I just make it into a bigger ball. See? Very, very easy peasy. And it's something that you can use in so many different ways. I adore using these for so many things when it comes to junk journaling. So many things. It's so raw and organic and beautiful, and I love it. I know a lot of you aren't used to seeing me doing this kind of thing, and I have been doing it for many years, but it's not something that I've been doing videos of. So this is new for me, and I know it's new for you to see me doing this. Can you leave a comment down below and tell me what you think of me doing this on my channel? I know I normally do happy planners on my channel, and I still do plan in my happy planners, but I also really enjoy creating in a different way, okay? And I miss it. I really miss using that creativity. I miss playing in my studio and getting messy, and it's like night and day after I've been in my studio playing. My husband has said when I come out after spending a few hours in here, he said my face is just glowing, and I have this silly smile on my face, and I'm so proud of the things that I've done, and I want to share it with him, and he loves that I'm happy, and this really does make me happy. And so, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna run with it, and I'm gonna do what makes me happy. And I'd really like for you to follow along, because there's so many things that I want to show you. I've been doing this for, oh, let's see, I've been planning for over 40 years. Okay, junk journaling, I would say, believe it or not, probably 50 years, because well, actually glue book. I've been doing glue books for about 50 years because I don't know, this is probably dating me, but do y'all remember the Sears catalog that used to come out at Christmas time? And it was full, I mean, chock full of nothing but toys for little boys and girls. And I took hold of that that catalog as soon as it came into our household, and I would cut out the pictures of the dolls and the bicycles and the easy bake ovens and whatever else, you know, that I wanted that year, and I would glue them onto a notebook so that I wouldn't have to keep going all the way through the catalog to find what I wanted, because I wanted Santa to know, you know, that these were the things that I wanted. So yeah, I was that girl. I was a glue book person. I created glue books ever since I was old enough to put glue on paper and stick pictures of pretty wonderful things onto it. So like I said, I've been doing this for at least 50 years, because I remember doing it when I was 10 years old, and I'm 60 now. So 50 years of doing glue books. So I really, really enjoy doing that. And from there, I started doing junk journaling. And it wasn't much of a leap from doing junk journaling to from doing glue books to junk journaling. For me, anyway. It was just another way to express myself. Instead of my wants and needs for my junk journals, I was putting in my feelings. It was, you know, it was my diary, sort of, you know. I don't know how y'all started. Can you leave a comment below and let me know how you started doing junk journals? Or if you haven't done junk journals before and this is your first time being exposed to them, tell me what you think. I mean, I haven't really shown you much yet in the way of junk journals. I did start these initial junk journals, these 3 right here, that I'm going to be doing all kinds of wonderful things to throughout the weeks to show you what you can do in a junk journal. Okay, but I thought before I do that it would probably be a good idea to get some of these supplies ready before I jumped into it. And it helps me during my time of healing. And it's been driving me crazy not doing anything, you know, not videotaping. I really missed chatting with y'all and showing y'all things and doing things with you. And I thought, you know what, while I was tearing my my blue wrap that I was just cutting up. I was cutting it up while I was sitting in the living room, and I thought, you know what, I might as well just put this on video. Why not? You know? And then I came in here and I had all that stuff sitting on my desk that I had hauled, getting ready for all of this. And I thought, well, okay, let's let's kill 2 birds with 1 stone, and I'll show you all the things that I got. I don't normally show hauls on things for junk journals, because normally junk journaling is done with the things that you have on hand. I mean, that's the truth. I mean, you use what you have, and that's what I love about it. I mean, every single person that I have seen junk journaling through the years, every single person has done it differently, because it's an individual expression. So every single person does it differently, and I think that is just awesome, don't you? I mean, it would be a really, really boring world that we live in if every single person created the same thing. Oh my gosh, wouldn't that be boring? It would be boring to me. I mean, I want to see something new and different when I'm looking at people being creative. Don't you? I mean, I want to learn something new. I don't want to see the same thing every single time. So we all should be on here doing what we do, you know, and showing everybody how we do it, because since we do it so differently, just look at all the different ways that you can learn how to do things. I mean, it's just, it gives me goosebumps, actually, because, you know, I love being able to be creative and to express myself in these ways. And if you're a creative person too, then you know what I'm talking about. I mean, it's just, it makes you feel happy. It makes you feel complete. It makes you feel like you've done something, you know? And it's one of the things that I think is really interesting is I think it was something that Shannon Green said. I don't know how long ago. It was probably, I don't know, years ago. I don't remember because I've been following her for quite a long time. But she said, you know, she makes these things called journals for no reason. Well, I do that, you know. I do that. I make journals for no reason. I do it because I want to, because it makes me happy just making it. It doesn't matter if it's going to be used for anything. I don't care. I care about the making of it and how I feel about making it and the joy of physically doing it. I mean, that's what makes me happy. What about you? Are me and Shannon just two crazy chicks, you know, doing this? But I'm pretty sure that we're not the only ones in this entire world who just create for just the art of creating. It brings joy to my life to do something like that. It really does. And I'm so glad that I have this space here to do it, and that I have all this stuff that I've been collecting for decades, literally decades. I mean, some people will be watching this and going, oh my gosh, I can't believe you have all this stuff. Well, you know, I've been collecting it for, you know, 40 years, literally 40 years. I've been collecting all of this stuff. So if you just started this year, you have a lot of room to go. I mean, I'm so excited for you if you're just starting on this journey. I mean, you're like a child learning a new way to do something, you know. I mean, it's so exciting how their eyes light up and they go, oh, so that's how you do it. That's how I feel. And that's how I'm excited for you if you're just learning this, that you're just going, oh my gosh, so that's how they did that. Oh, I was wondering, because that's so cool. I do that all the time. I love watching YouTube channels, and I love saying, oh yeah, okay, I didn't know how to do that. So I watch YouTube channels every single day. It's a great way for me to learn new ways of doing things or different aspects of doing things. I mean, like I said, everybody does things differently. And so doing this and watching the videos from somebody else doing the same exact thing, but in their way, oh, it opens up my eyes to say, okay, they did it that way. Maybe I can take their way and put my spin on it and make it my own. That's what this is all about. That's what being creative is taking all the same tools, but not quite, because I mean, nobody in the world has this exact bead right now that I do, and is going to be using it for the same exact reason. So I think it's wonderful that we can learn from each other and take away what we can and then do our own thing. That is my hopes for this video for y'all, so that you can see that we're all the same yet different. We all love doing the same things, but in a different way. It's amazing that we can do this together and learn from each other and still have fun with it. Don't you think? So I finished this. There's still a little piece here that I can use for something else. I need to cut these up. These are done. The green ones are done. So I'm going to cut these up. So anyway, that was my tutorial and my supply haul. I really enjoyed showing and sharing with y'all. I really missed doing my videos while I've been healing from my surgery, and I appreciate all the well wishes from all of you. It was so kind of you to express your love and kindness to me. I really appreciate it, and it helped me. It really did. But I'm getting stronger every day, and I'm really missing doing things like this. So stick around, and let's learn new stuff together. I really wanna share this with you, and I hope that you can learn something that I'm doing, and maybe I can learn something from you. So until next time, peace out.